So please understand this and distribute these books. Read this Bhagavad Gita as it is and distribute it. Does everyone have this Bhagavad Gita as it is in their home? Who doesn't have it? Please raise your hands and we'll put a Bhagavad Gita in it. Who doesn't have this at home? Alright. Please give this gentleman a copy of the book. And it costs, how much they charge for it? $10, something like that? $10, yeah. Yeah, please take one book, sir. You'll have to give $10, but it will be the best deal you'll get in your life. Not only in this life, but life after life. Because simply by reading this book, millions of people all over the world, this book, how many? I think 50 million more than copies have been distributed all over the world. And people are understanding Krishna, which is the goal of life. We take birth again and again and again and again until we accept Krishna. And Bhagavad Gita as it is gives clear knowledge of Krishna. So it's not, bhakti is not just a sentiment. Sentiment must be there, but it must be clearly directed by shastric understanding to Krishna. And that is what is lacking in the so-called or the sentimental bhakti which goes on in what we call Hinduism. So bhakti is not without jnana, but that jnana is Bhagavat Tattva Vijnanam, scientific knowledge of the personality of Godhead. This Bhagavad Gita, it's only the introduction. After that we have to take Srimad Bhagavatam, which gives so much information. It's not just that God created everything, but information, how He creates, maintains, and ultimately destroys everything. So please take advantage of this knowledge. Most of the Indians coming to America today do so because of their brain, isn't it? Because they're brainy people. I suppose you're also a brainy person, and especially in Seattle. They're mostly employed by Bill Gates in the brain department, and there are other companies also. So that good brain given to you by Bhagavan is meant for understanding Bhagavan with your intelligence. It's not simply sentiment. So please study this, please give this gentleman Bhagavad Gita as it is, and make your life perfect by reading it. So all of you have Bhagavad Gita at home. How many of you have read the whole Bhagavad Gita as it is? Please raise your hand. Okay, well, those of you who haven't, kindly pick it up off the shelf. In many Hindu homes we see they have the Bhagavad Gita, and they worship it very nicely every day. They offer some incense. So that's very good. But apart from that, you should open it and read it. Isn't it? It's good to worship it, but the best way we can worship it is by reading it. And there's something more to do still. We have to follow it. That's the best worship. But we can't follow it unless we know what it says. So to know what it says is very scientific, you see. We have to read it. So, Hare Krishna, I'll finish there. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you for coming. Hare Krishna. And you want to advertise the books? Books. Please take some books. You're all very intelligent people, no doubt. So please fill up your homes with books. I have a great suggestion how to make your home life much better. Get rid of the TV. That's the first thing. You can't have a happy family life if everyone's watching TV. That means you'll never talk to each other, and you just get all this garbage coming on the TV. Get rid of the TV and fill up your home with Prabhupada's books and read them. And you'll have a wonderful family life. Best. So we're not saying that you all become sannyasis yet. You can become sannyasis later. Now that you have children, bring up your children in Krishna Bhakti. Hare Krishna.